Over beats, baby.
What's going on, guys? It's your girl, Miss Melanie. You already know, B.A.R TV, brilliant and resilient television. We have the magnificent Pudgee the Fat Bastard here. If you don't know who he is, you're nobody. Make sure you get into him. Pudgee has some amazing things going on, and he's an icon. He's a legend. He's definitely put his footwork into this industry, and anybody who's somebody has come across Pudgee if they were blessed to be this magnificent. How are you?
You call me magnificent, so I'm magnificent. I
That's
appreciate
right.
that. And shout out to all y'all who blessed who came across me.
Yes.
And I'm on B.A.R TV right now. And yeah, I'm blessed and I'm magnificent. And I got new music I'm working on and I'm sitting here with you. So everything is perfect.
Yes. And speaking of that, Pudgee has been so amazing to include us and invite us to be part of history, which is a moment that is about to happen. And we're going to take a break and come right back with this moment. Just like I promised, we have a special guest joining Pudgee's interview. Renda, come and join us on B.A.R TV. Let us see this amazing gift that you're presenting Pudgee with. And what exactly is this?
Well, this is what I call my handwritten art tribute to hip hop, first edition. So I made this in 2018, and then in 2020, I made another edition which had a lot more names and smaller print. But this one I made in 2018, and it's like, pretty self-explanatory. It's just a bunch of names of hip hop artists. It's in no order. It's not supposed to be like a ranking. It's not supposed to be like anything like that. I looked at it like this is a piece of art, not a list.
Right.
And so the names are just like colors or whatever. If I threw some blue on a canvas or some yellow, or if I throw some Tupac or some X-Clan, it's the same thing. And it's also kind of like Tetris because each name has like a certain length, right? And if you look over here on the right side, there is no name on the right side that is cut off and has to continue over to the left side.
Very artistic. You had to put your
so it's like
into it.
This was all off the top of my head. Like I just sat with a canvas and wrote names off the top of my head. But then as I got to the right side on each line, I had to think like, okay, how much space do I have left? And what kind of name can I fit in there? Is it going to be Big L or is it going to be like Digital Underground, like something long, And I did all that till I filled up the canvas. Then I sold the original to a collector in LA, but I made prints. And so I've been selling the prints and I've been giving the prints for free to the artists that are mentioned in it. And
Pudgee's in here.
Yeah, and Pudgee is right.
Where's Pudgee?
Pudgee is right there.
Right there. Pudgee the Fat Bastard.
Yeah, and then I personalized it, wrote a little message to Pudgee on the back.
Here we go. It says, "Dear Pudgee, thank you for your contributions to hip-hop music and culture. Enjoy the art. Peace. Renda Writer."
Yeah.
I super appreciate this, bro.
No doubt.
This artwork is out of this world, though. Seriously.
And so now you're going in the book. Check out the book.
Yes, come on. Let's present the book here and show your work.
These are all the people that I've met so far that I've given the art to. So there's Tretch from Naughty by Nature.
Okay.
And it's like I've met basically about 130 rappers.
Rakim.
So I got Rakim. That was in Connecticut at one of his shows. That's Maceo and Pier 17, KRS. Pointing at his name right there on the top.
Right.
He didn't even realize it, but look where his other finger's pointing.
MC
Shen. That's
and that
crazy.
was like, he didn't
that
even
was
know.
organic.
Yeah, he was just holding
Magic
the art.
cannot be made up.
Isn't that crazy?
Freddie Fox, Bumpy Knuckles.
Shout out to Phat. He just mixed a joint for myself and Sweet Tea.
Yeah, he's man cool. He's like the second dude I got out of all these people.
He's the realest.
I mailed it to him, and within like 6 days from the time I mailed it, he got it framed, took a picture, uploaded it on his Instagram, and tagged me.
Nice.
I was like, wow.
Shout out to Freddie Fox, a.k.a.
Right.
Bumpy Knuckles, if you don't know.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So look at all the people on here.
You got a marker?
Yeah.
Fire. And you got it on your shirt.
That.
That's so hard.
Nice.
All right, look at all them dudes. There's Redman.
So,
Do it all.
Pudgee should go. Let's find a space.
Yeah, wherever you
Maybe
can find room.
along the Pudgee. Or you're
I mean,
gonna
there's
put
some room right
Pudgee
there.
Right here. Yeah, right here is good. Yeah.
Here, you can use that to lean on.
Exclusive.
See.
You can't make magic up. It just
No,
happens.
we can't. That's very organic.
This
Right
is
on.
beautiful.
I appreciate you, bro.
Heck yeah.
Definitely.
And then can I just get one shot of you holding this with my camera? Yep.
And then he could be,
You see, the magnificent Pudgee the Phat Bastard, part of history. You know, I'm not even gonna focus on who he's worked with and who he's helped become who they are today.
But I work with Biggie, DMX, rest in peace, DMX,
Rest in
Digable
peace,
Planets,
DMX. Wait, but
MOP,
DMX
Left Eye,
mentioned you
rest in
before he
peace.
passed away too, right?
DMX mentioned
He
me
talked
on
about
Train
you,
Check.
so you touched his life in a major way. If he was recently, before he passed, talking about you, Pudgee is a big deal. Go ahead, break your list down.
So we did songs together. So I'm on Rakim's Seventh Seal album under my government name, Tracy, on 4 joints. And then we had another joint we had on another album. Then I got 5 joints with Left Eye. I did a lot of background writing. I got a joint with Shauna in the first Fast and Furious movie. Currently, I write for people on and off, but I can't say their names. Mm-hmm. It's a walk away type of situation. Mm-hmm. But I think that the best part about right now is getting back into learning or using what I learned from working with other artists and listening to how I crafted songs for their sound and bringing that back into my world. Because sometimes when you write for other people, you're a little braver than you are with yourself. You say things you wouldn't say. You like, I would never say that.
Because my face is not attached to this. I can say whatever I want. They're going to sing it and rap it. But when your face and your brand is attached to something, it matters. You don't,
Yeah.
You have a little bit of a filter, but you're getting rid of the filter?
Listen, I think sometimes when you write things, you have all these ideas, right? But you're like, that can't come out of my mouth.
And you got million dollar thoughts in that mind.
Man, I just did a new single that's coming out with Sweet Tea, the legendary Sweet Tea, called Don't Play With It. And some of the stuff that I say on the song, I know that I probably would have thought it was silly to say on my own song. You know, like I'm about bars when it comes to hip hop. Mm-hmm. And now on my R&B pop approach. I like content that sounds like the person's thinking. And
it makes your listener sit and think and stop and listen to these words, not just this beat.
Yeah, so candy rap never is usually my thing. You know, just saying we're in the party and we're all having fun would never happen with me. So, but on other
it's obvious. We're in the party and we're all having fun.
It's a fact. But on other people's songs, I could be like, we're in the party and we're all having fun. Because I'm only part of a situation that's adding value in that way. So now when I approach my own music, I take a little bit of a detour when it's just thinking bars. I have to hit everybody in the head with 20,000 metaphors for them to respect what I'm saying. I kind of sometimes take the direct approach, and we're in the party just having fun. So
right.
And it's worked out. It's helping me revitalize my own approach to music. So, as I discussed with you off camera, I believe that I should earn the people's ear and the people's dollar and the people's appearance at my shows and the people's buying my merchandise. It's not just about music. Everyone's making music now, which is strange because we were making music when it was a bad thing in your family to be a rapper.
A musician.
Right, a musician, period. It was like, what? Your kid's going to hell. They're a failure. And now everybody, you know, so someone says their son wants to rap and everybody loves it.
I agree. It's like a flood. Of what, respectfully, not want to be artists. They want to be artists. You know, I'm not saying that disrespectfully or to take away from your craft if you believe in yourself. But it must be very hard when you are someone like yourself that does make good music to see, you know what, everybody's out here throwing out garbage. Like, I need to come with something that is going to bomb?
I'm holding myself to a higher standard because when you from the streets, you understand what the streets respect.
Right.
You understand the approach.
Right.
You know that they know when it's authentic, and they know when it's you flogging or faking or frauding for whoever. Mm-hmm. So to answer your question, your last question directly, I have a song out now streaming called "Keep a Secret."
She said, can you keep a secret? You the one I wanna frequent. You get me wet. Let's be friends with benefits and let's not have no regrets. We meet up where we meet
and it's fire. And I also have a song called Papi Chulo streaming. We're gonna be doing a video for Keep a Secret because it's gaining momentum on its own. I had no idea. The song is, basically about a female asking me to be in the background. Maybe because, and we've all been in a situation, right? Maybe someone's not confident enough to tell everybody they deal with you. Right. Or they're in a situation and you just something to do. And the song is, she's like, can you keep a secret? And I'm like, I don't want to be a secret. I want everyone to see this. I think we've all felt like that. We've all liked someone that was like, I ain't sure.
Right. I know I'm very personal and private with my life. You're going to be a secret until you earn your spotlight.
But see, even
I'm gonna listen to that song because
I'm saying,
yes, I'm glad you.
See, that backfired. That wasn't gonna back. Listen, I don't want to be a secret. I earned my spot.
No,
I should be top tier.
I'm not saying he didn't earn his spot.
Yeah,
she needed not put my boo as a secret because he earns to be in the spotlight. But I was thinking in my life, ain't nobody earned nothing yet.
And on the flip, it was easy to write the song because I've been that person too. Who said,
not in public. Not in
that's
public.
A whole fact. Even if we together in public and you like, and I'm like, whoa. Don't touch me in public.
No tag, no mention, no story, no face, no case.
Yeah, none of that. And maybe it's because, especially the music industry or any entertainment industry, whether you're a basketball player or whatever, once you're next to somebody,
you're validating them, or you are validating them in some form or fashion.
And I feel like you got to earn that spot.
Right. Because he lives and walks and moves as the brand he is, and he knows his value. Can't be given away.
I'm from Harlem, raised in the Bronx. It ain't gonna be nothing else but self-image and respecting who you are.
Respectfully, I love it.
Yeah. So I think I didn't have a purpose for music before and a respect even for the songs. I just wanted to make music. Right. I was a kid that just wanted to make music, and then I, Left Eye passed, Tupac passed, Biggie passed. I had songs with all these people. I made all these major moves, but I couldn't find why I wanted to do music anymore. So I walked away. Like, this is done. And long story medium, my father, he passed recently.
My condolences.
Thank you. And, my mom's gave me the hard speech. Like, cause I was going to bed and going to the bathroom for 2 weeks. Like, there ain't nothing else.
Right.
And my mother was like, your father wouldn't want this. And then that became my new purpose.
Right.
Because I had already accomplished my goals. I got deals. People knew I spit. I've been on tours. Talent. I got paid for my talent. I was in movies. I'm like, what else? What's new? Some people, they need that. I was already lit before I came to the stage. Right. So I don't need it. When I go to the store, I'm like, what's up, y'all? I know everybody. Right. You know what I'm saying? And I link with people that's valid in real life. So do I need the extra? Not so much.
And I can definitely testify because I remember when I first started in my media journey, one of the first events I attended was at the Apollo. And how did I get in? Pudgee, the fat bastard. Show me love.
She was going to get
on stage. I'm just saying, I didn't have to work too hard. It was effortlessly.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
So I definitely have to recognize that. No. And so you talked about Secret, Papi Chulo.
Yeah.
That's why mommy call me Papi Chulo. When she with me, call me Papi Chulo. But she mad because I will not make her uno. When she with me, I treat her just like a chulo. She got a man, so I don't know why she imagine bride and groom flow.
That's basically me saying I could be a Papi Chulo, like on the weekend if you want to chill. If you got a man, so it's the reverse. I'm like,
okay.
it's not a continuation because I ain't stamping to keep a secret vibe.
Right.
But I am saying for some people, you might be only see you on the weekend. I don't need to.
Right.
We're not gonna be a couple because you're not even barely one by yourself. So, but whatever you do have available, I could do that on Saturday or Sunday.
Saturday or Sunday.
I could fill in literally and then
fill it in.
We not drunk, by the way. We just high off life.
Right.
People done passed away. So whatever you're seeing right now is super, super healthy, positive exchange between people with amazing vibes. And that's what you should aspire to. So if you're looking at this and you're looking at it through the lens of two people that's not fire, giving fire to y'all, do whatever you're going to do. That's the opposite of rocking with us because we fire and we don't rock with people like that.
Oh, my God.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had a whole mental...
Listen. No, I'm glad you brought that up because one of the other reasons I truly admire is your awareness and education on mental health. How were you able to identify and relate so easily?
I have two degrees, from accredited universities. And when I went to get my first degree in 1991, I wanted to be a psychiatrist. But halfway through the program, I realized you were absorbing too many people's issues. Mm-hmm. And I'm a Cancer. I'm an empathetic spirit. Before people were running around using I'm an empath as a trigger or a trendy word, I was really that. I'm a sponge of people's emotions, and I didn't know that. Mm-hmm. And my parents early on, they had a very tumultuous relationship. Respectfully, they progressed past that. Mm-hmm. And they move forward in a positive way. But in the early stages, it was volatile. And as a child, you don't know how you're absorbing those things. So my mother was giving up on me. And she thought that it was just me. She called it a knucklehead. But I didn't even know why. It was just no gray area. It was happy, mad.
Right.
Happy, slashing. It was... You have to get away, for anyone who's listening, you have to get away from people that condone activities or behavior that is not conducive to you being the person you want to be. If you're around a bunch of people that are violent, you may not even be able to see that you have an anger issue because your violence is being celebrated. But when you're by yourself in your own space in your house, you're in turmoil. Right. Anyway, I went to the doctor. The doctor was like, gave me a series of tests. And then I went to see the psychiatrist. And the psychiatrist, she prescribed me a pill. And when I went home, it was one of the benzos. And not benzodiazepine, but one of the benzo family. So I went home, I took the pill and couldn't urinate for 2 days. I was like, I'm not going to let the doctors tell me how to get better off a pill. Right. If you can't give me coping mechanisms and strategies and exercises, tools to handle myself and people, I'm just going to be out here going crazy because I'm not going to take the pills that's ruining my body.
Right.
I went back to the doctor. The doctor was giving me the exercises, breathing exercises and so on and so forth. And I came to the conclusion that I needed more diagnoses. Anyway, they told me I was bipolar. Mm-hmm. Bipolar, I have anxiety, and who knows what the trauma from my childhood did. Who knows what the loss of many people, seeing people get shot or whatever happens in the streets. You think that, like you said, you put a Band-Aid on it and you strong, you lit, you in the hood like, what? What I'm saying, you're really shrouding what you're really going through. So people can't even help you because you're masking it all.
Right.
So Kiana and myself, we talked. I was going to do the show with this young lady, Bipolar Chronicles. And the young lady was a medical professional, and she started to feel like she didn't want the responsibility of talking to other people that had issues. And I said, okay, but Kiana's always been my go-to. Mm-hmm. Who can I do this TV show with? Oh, Kiana. We did a Winners and Losers film, which you can go check out on YouTube. Winners and Losers, Pudgee the Fat Bastard. It's an entire film. Shot by Spanish Fly Media. So anyway, Kiana, she got in the film with me. She's my ride. There ain't even a doubt, just ride.
Yeah.
So we talked about it, and then she jumped on, you know?
As she will.
As she does. And Bipolar Chronicles suddenly had a family of people. It was weird to me. I couldn't believe other people, you know, you thinking this is a crippling thing to hear. You bipolar, like bipolar, what that mean? Like, you...
No, I loved it. What I loved about it is, you know, I'm not bipolar, but I do have my anxiety. I have CPTSD and PTSD. So there's two different things if you don't know. There's a difference. For me, I feel like it's fine being around a whole bunch of people that have been through some shit and the shit has affected them in one way or another, and we can relate.
Well, see, but this is the thing. That was what we liked about Bipolar Chronicles. We felt like, which will be on this Sunday on Clubhouse at 6 o'clock. Okay. All right. So the thing about
every Sunday at 6.
Every Sunday at 6. The thing about Bipolar Chronicles.
Wait, hold on, and then at 7 o'clock you can catch B.A.R TV on the radio.
So you gonna have a full evening on Sunday.
Sundays we got you with some soul food. Go
so
ahead.
the thing is, you get to fellowship with people that are not judging you, and that at the same time looking for answers.
This is another reason I created B.A.R TV, is to have brilliant and resilient people such as yourself that have survived and been through some things, so that maybe my viewers watching may say, you know what, I needed to hear that today. Now, moving back into the music, what other songs, what other music can we go out and listen to?
Well, the album's called Monsters and Heroes. It'll be out in 2022.
Okay.
I have so many songs on the list that I would love to say, look out for.
No, I know how it works.
But
before anything goes out, I know how this business is.
I'm so hyped. Listen to me. I've never felt this
confident,
proud of my own work. There's no song on the album that I feel like you're not gonna lose your mind over. Like Old Shit, song Old Shit is about a female who keeps bringing up old shit in a relationship, and you gonna keep doing this?
I just talked about that online.
This what we doing? So
still
that's dope. Choose Violence will be my next single. We shot half the video. Choose Violence is a song where the female always chooses the rough way out of the situation. Instead of talking it out, she wants to throw things. You always choose violence.
She hasn't identified her behavior.
She hasn't identified. She needs to come on Bipolar Chronicles every Sunday. Yes. I would call my album The Evolution of a Relationship, but it's more the evolution of a human being.
A human being, right.
Like, I have a song called 16. And 16 talks about 16-year-old love affair. Mm-hmm. And it's your parents send you away to camp when you're 16. It's the end of school. You're about to graduate. You have one more year. Your parents send you away and you fall in love with somebody, that a neighbor's cousin on your summer vacation. And then your parents come back and be like, all right, time to leave Rhode Island and go back to Brooklyn.
You don't want to leave. Mm-hmm.
Right at the end of school, dead in the middle of June, 16-year-old love affair. It's fire. Nice. So my song is about the human experience through my lens, I guess.
So, as I was saying, you've reached many goals that people dream of reaching and still probably don't even reach them in their own lifetime. Are there any goals that you have set for yourself recently, personally or professionally?
Right now, my goals, now that my father's passed, is to make sure that my mother lives the best life she's ever lived. Mm-hmm. To make sure that my daughter and son, whoever he is, lives the best life that they can live. Music is not a goal for me. Music is a gift. Mm-hmm. And with a gift, you're supposed to bless other people. I want to speak in a way that the bottom line is to take everything that I am and every bit of good energy that I pour into the world and transfer that into blessings for other people. Listen,
watch out for everything he has coming up. Subscribe to B.A.R TV on YouTube, www.bartvshow.com. Check out all our brilliant and resilient archive guests on there. And if you feel like you have something that you want to leave behind with the world, make sure you hit me up. And Pudgee, let them know who you are, where to find you, website, Instagram, Twitter, everything, whatever. You can find me on all social media at Pudgee the Fat Bastard. That's Phat Fat, not FAT Fat, because I'm not fat. And if you think so, then